I do know that it's the holiday season.
Holidays and Santa Claus has got a toy for every good girl and good little boy. Santa's a great big bundle of joy when he's coming down the chimney down. When he's coming down the chimney down. He'll have a big fat sack upon his back, yeah, and lots of goodies for you and for me. So keep a peppermint stick for old Saint Nick hanging on the Christmas tree.
Woo, woo, it's the holiday season.
Holidays, so whoop-de-doo and dickory-dock. And don't forget to hang up your sock, 'cause just exactly at 12 o'clock, we'll be going down the chimney, coming down the chimney, coming down the chimney down. Yeah. Welcome to Soft Launch
Episode 27.
27,
ladies and gentlemen.
day of Christmas.
Nope. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Soft Launch. I am JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And we are the Softies here bringing you hot takes, some fucking hot cakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
and
just
some
what it
cold
is.
coquitos.
Some cold coquito, courtesy of what's your brother's coquito?
Poquito.
Poquito coquito, and shout out to my sister's coquito
Yes.
company as well. Doza poquito, like
Yeah.
a dose of poquito, but doza coquito.
Yeah, you just messed it up.
This little Puerto Rican can't fucking speak Spanish at all.
Yeah.
All right, but ladies and gentlemen, before we get this episode started, whatever you're drinking, whether it be water, coffee, or pre-workout, go ahead and clink a glass.
Yes.
This one's to you guys in the holidays, man. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to you. I'm gonna be drunk.
You're already halfway there. You've taken one sip, and make no mistake, you're an absolute lightweight. I'll be surprised
Yeah.
if I'm not holding your hair as you vomit in the toilet
Yeah.
in 27 minutes.
Yeah, we drank a whole bottle of coquitos last night.
Just a whole bottle.
And I quietly went to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was like, my stomach hurts, and I was in bed like, I'm wasted. I could have danced.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I had a lot more than you, and I felt great, dude.
Yeah.
I went to bed nice and fucking tingly. I went to bed like a little thought. Like I was laid over with my back to you. Like if she wanted to fuck right now,
Were you gonna sleep and
I
had to
would
pull your
totally-
panties down? You had to just lift up to let me do it?
I would totally give it up. I just lift up off the bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how I was feeling off the coquitos last night.
Yes.
You know
Oh,
what
I
I'm
don't know if you guys can see.
No, they can't.
They can't, but
Well,
Monroe
Monroe's
is here.
She's in the building.
She
You
is
know
in
what I
a
mean?
Christmas sweater. She is just.
We will lift her up so you guys can see her by the end of the episode.
We will if she. Hopefully she doesn't go that way because she will knock
She
down
will knock the camera over, but it's just what it is. And, you know, we're just
what
happy
it
to be
is.
here. We're happy to be back. We took last week off because last week was our anniversary.
Was our anniversary.
It was our 2 years since we had our first date.
Yes.
And 1 year since we made it a fish.
Yeah.
So we had a great
Whose
time.
idea was that to wait a year?
Honestly, I didn't need to wait the whole year, but I thought it just would be poetic. So at a point, it just wasn't official for no reason. I did Thanksgiving with your family.
Yeah, you were living with me.
I was already living, so it was really just a timing thing.
Yeah.
I was just writing jokes about it. Honestly, I liked one a lot. The joke
glad
about
you did.
you loved it. You told your therapist about it. You couldn't stop talking about it. That's how you know it was a good one. It had staying power, talking power. Let me lift the baby's face up so y'all can see.
Look at this little
Look at the little babies. You know what I mean? And I think with this beautiful company that we have and everything that's been going well in our life, we're just going to jump right into our first segment.
Yes. One thing about we.
And one thing about us, we just celebrated our anniversary. We had a great
did.
time. What was your favorite part of our anniversary?
My favorite part was, just like kind of because what we did last year, same thing.
Yeah.
We reenact like our first date. We go to the same place. And it's just, she's going to go that way and ruin it. It's just that the margaritas, they just slap the same.
Yeah.
Just one of the best margaritas ever.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the fucking place is called again. The
Wayland.
The Wayland. That's where we
The
went.
Wayland on Avenue C in the lower.
Lower in the less, the low
Yes,
sala.
because JC likes to say that he didn't think we were gonna have sex tonight, but he did just choose a place that's not too far from the house.
Yeah, and that's just
From the apartment.
That's just fuckboy 101.
Yeah.
That's just how you draw it up. And it's one thing to not be prepared, but I'm not gonna not try to create the situation where I could get ass, dude. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
And not only did I not only did I try to choose a place in the Lower East Side, I asked the GOAT of my friend group, the Date Spot GOAT. Shout out to Victor Milena.
Yeah.
I was like, Victor, it's time for me to get off the sidelines. I'm going on my first date since I've been a sad boy. I need a spot in the Lower East Side. He's like, brother, say less. Sent it to me, and I was like, perfect, we'll go there.
Yeah,
And,
it was very
you know,
big dick energy the way that you planned it. You like messaged me. You're like, hey, I'll meet you at this place at I think it was supposed to be 7, and then we ended up not going until
like 9 or 10
because it was we Puerto Rican people.
Yeah, it's just what it is. That's
just what it is.
Just feeling it out.
Just had to bomb it at an open mic first.
I did. And I did hard. I bombed very hard on that open mic.
Yeah.
And
if you do well at an open mic, is it an open mic?
No.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not. It's actually only productive if you do bad. But what was I going to say? Baby, you got to let it go. She's not going to ruin it. She's too nimble. All right. Samantha's freaking out because there's a wire in front of Monroe's way to get to where Monroe wants to go. And Samantha thinks that she's going to knock it over.
If you just lift it, she'd walk right.
All right. Just go. All right. Just go. Go. Go, baby. Go.
Yes, go.
Go. And she just turns the other way. So we're just out here just wasting airtime. And I think I even just moved the camera a little bit because the shit just... Whatever. Doesn't matter.
What I'm saying?
Most people listen and they don't fucking watch anyway.
Yeah.
Monroe, I'm going to give you one more chance. Go or stay? Go.
Go, mama.
All right, she wants to stay.
Okay. Well,
is that
just
moving the camera?
what it is. No. But that was my favorite part. But it just, one thing about me is I love my man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a really good day.
Today, it's a great day.
Well, today as well. But I meant our anniversary.
Yeah, anniversary was
I got dressed up real nice.
Yes, you did. You look hot.
Had to remind everybody.
Yeah, you look good as shit, and make no mistake, we took no full body pictures.
We didn't.
We did not take a single full body picture. It's going to be hard for Samantha to stay focused this whole episode because Monroe's walking around. Oh, there she goes. Perfect.
Just the best.
And she'll be back. But yeah, Samantha, I wish I had pictures to show you guys. Samantha wore these knee-high boots.
Thigh
high, whatever. Thigh-high boots, and make no mistake, I made her keep them on until we fucked.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. And I thought you looked so hot.
Yeah.
And we went out. We went to the New York Comedy Club holiday party.
Yes, we did.
And
which was really fun.
Which is a crazy thing for two people to do, to go to a work party on their fucking anniversary.
Yeah, but it's just what it is. We both agreed.
Yeah.
It wasn't like we were like, well, I guess we have to do that first. And it was early. So we got to spend the day. We ate so good.
Yep. It was we went to the party and it was mad fun.
Mad fun. Did not expect it to be as fun as it was.
Had a couple brews, saw a lot of people, and it was right by the restaurant we went to. We went to Little Frankie's in the Lower East Side. I don't know if y'all know Little Frankie's, but it's a dope spot right on really First and First, right?
Yeah. So, spaghetti limon must be done.
Delicious.
Must be done.
If y'all ever have the chance, go to Little Frankie's. That shit is delicious.
Yeah, it was so good.
We had a great time, and my favorite part of our anniversary, besides the sex that we did later at night, while we were walking from New York Comedy Club while we were walking from Little Frankie's to the Wayland, because every year we go to the Wayland, and we have the same drink that we had the first time we met, and it's mad cute. And on our way there, we're walking down probably like 7th and like B or C.
Yeah, it was 2nd Street.
Oh, 2nd, and a homeless guy just popped out.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
I'm a veteran.
I'm a veteran. I fought a war for you. So I could really use some money. And then me being the guy that I am, I'm never going to give anybody money ever.
Yeah.
That's just not going to happen. If you're homeless, it just doesn't feel it feels better to walk around with loose change than to give it to somebody who needs it. You know what I'm saying? I just like hearing the sound.
No, I just feel like now they're just a little like they don't have. They're like, can you spare some change? They'll be like, do you have a $5? It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. One thing about homeless people, they have adjusted with inflation.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you know the market trends, Mr. Homeless?
They got nothing to do but read.
Yeah, they're actually probably real. They probably know
just well read.
Probably know a little more about the economy than your boy.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. But this guy just pops out and he's like, "Hey, I'm a veteran. I really need help getting on my feet. And if you guys had a couple dollars, and I didn't have it, so I was just like, hey man, sorry, I don't got nothing, but have a good day." He's like, "Oh, of course you don't have it. You guys don't ever have nothing. I hate you people just walking around." And like as we're walking away, he's like, "Man, these fucking people are not even from here.
Yeah.
Fucking, I fought a war for you. You wouldn't even be here without me."
Did he call you a monkey ass or a pansy?
No, he called candy ass.
A candy ass.
That's what he said. He's like, "You're candy ass." Like he was the fucking Rock. And he's like, "Look at your curly hair."
Yeah.
And he started.
He's like, "You're walking around here with your curly hair with your candy ass."
Yeah, yo,
we started laughing.
Funniest. Like I almost wanted to double back and give him the spare change that I absolutely had. It was so funny.
Yeah.
And so if you're homeless and you're listening to this podcast, if you see me on the street, just roast me and I will give you money because that is hysterical.
Yeah, well, I just want to tell him that his business plan stunk because he was on the most quiet street ever asking for money. I'm like,
popping out of a shadow.
Go to an avenue. Why are you on a side street? Like, come on. He must be new to this. He must be new to this.
He must have just hit rock bottom.
Yeah, he must not be from here. When he told us we were from here, JC took like in stride that he was called with his curly hair was called a candy ass. When the guy's like, "You're not even from here," he's like, "Hey!" I am from here. I was like so mad.
Yeah, Samantha was mad. I was like, hey, I'm not from here, but I get it done here.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. But that was my favorite part.
That was so funny.
We had a great day, and you're the love of my life, but that homeless person made my day. That was so funny.
He was so funny.
Screamed candy ass at the top of his lungs, and the farther we got, the angrier we got.
It wasn't just like a quick exchange.
He did not relent.
It was like a good 30 seconds or a minute
Verbal
of him
onslaught.
just yelling at us because we said no.
So
and
funny.
JC's always good about it. He's like, nah, I don't got nothing, boss man. Have a good night. Or God bless. And the guy's like, yeah. With your monkey ass or whatever he called you.
Candy ass. You're really on this monkey kick, cuz.
Isn't that a thing he used to say? The Rock?
To racist people.
A monkey ass?
No, monkey is that's candy ass. It was always candy ass. I don't think he said monkey ass.
All right. It's only racist if you make it racist. I didn't say, you know what I'm saying?
No, but you're just the monkey.
Okay.
On the monkey. Yeah. No, but candy ass. It was very funny. And I couldn't remember what he said until just now.
Until right now, yeah.
Thank God. I was like, did he call me a jabroni? I don't think he called me a jabroni.
No, I knew it was something that the Rock would say.
Candy ass. It was so funny.
It was very funny.
For the warfiers. Yeah. For the war. It's like, who asked you to do that?
Yeah, nobody asked you to do that.
Bro, my shit, if you're going to war, even for the US of A.
Yeah, try therapy first.
If you're fighting for your country and you're fighting for my freedom,
stop.
Fight for something else, dude. I don't need you to do that.
Yeah.
Or if I'm your motivation, fucking quit.
Yeah.
Because you're going to find out upon meeting me that I am not appreciative of your sacrifice at all, unfortunately.
Here's the thing about that. It's like, whatever. You're putting your life on the line. A lot of people die. It's sad, whatever. But I'm just like, hey, you signed up for it. When they're like, yeah, I'm a hero. It's like, well, you don't get to do that. You don't get to sign up for a job, sign on the dotted line, get paid for it, and call yourself a hero.
Yeah, nobody getting full benefits, unfortunately, is a hero.
Yeah, nobody eating prison food is a hero in my book. They're eating prison food.
You know who's a hero? Superman. Ever heard of Clark Kent?
Yeah.
Yeah, a taxpayer.
You ever heard of Peter Parker?
Yeah, that's a superhero.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. He's a teenager.
Giving up he's supposed to be running around trying to finger fuck people. He's just shooting webs. He should be shooting ropes. That's what he should be doing
that.
Yeah, so unfortunately, you're not a hero. And your sacrifices, do you have military in your family?
Yeah, I mean, my brother was in the military.
Oh, yeah, shout out to your brother, man. Yeah.
It's not just that. I mean, whatever. I get that. It's a lot of people that are, most people, unless their family was in the armed forces and they get ahead.
Yeah.
Most people is because they're struggling in their life and they go. It's like it's usually either prison or the army.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you weren't good enough at football, so you had to go kill people. Yeah. And that's just what it is. So I think I'm not mad at the army. You got to do what you got to do. Every job you have to do what you got to do to make a living in this world. You know what I'm saying? But I think we have to stop acting like it's also altruistic. Every job, you are getting something out of it. Whether you're getting
in English?
paid, altruistic. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You didn't go to college? You can't read?
I'm just joking.
Imagine that guy going to fight a war and you can't even fucking read, dude.
It's a joke. I know what altruistic means.
I know what altruistic, how do you spell it? No, but like...
What's the country of origin?
No, I'm tired of people acting like, yo, I did this because I wanted to fight for the country. I'm like, bro, no, nobody wants to do that.
Yeah, you did it because you have daddy issues.
Yeah, you did it because
you picked up a drug problem in high school.
Unfortunately, you had no other options, cuz, and it's all right. You got to call it what it is, and it's a good option.
Yeah.
They take care of you. You get a lot of opportunity. They don't treat the veterans great.
No, they shouldn't,
but
like
they
shit.
give you affords you a pretty good chance to do a better thing with your life.
That's the thing, though, is that it doesn't, because most of the people that do it are troubled and they don't actually get to use any of those benefits.
Yeah.
Because it is usually
it comes at a high cost.
You're going to end up in prison, or you usually be like, you know what, I'm going to go to the military, and then they go and they pick up a drinking habit. It's just what happens.
Yeah. And or you're going to see
I've never
some
met anyone that I know. I knew a lot of people like from my neighborhood that ended up going to and it was always the troubled kids, and they came back and they were, especially the ones in the Navy, they were alcoholics.
Yep.
Including my brother.
Yep.
It's just what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when the Army and the Navy, they came to the school, my high school.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, and they set up booths. They set up tables where you could go get information. Do you think they were interested in the valedictorian? No.
Yeah.
They knew they had no shot.
Yeah, they went underneath the bleachers for the kids that were hanging out there.
Yeah, let's show me everybody who's been suspended for giving hand jobs and who's been held back a couple of years.
Yeah.
That's who we need. You know what I'm saying?
And if you got any gay kids, don't tell us. We won't ask.
In a way, just trying their hardest to be progressive, but can't help it. But it's just, so shout out to everybody who's in the armed forces fighting war, but you're not doing that for me.
Yeah.
You're not doing, and if you are,
it is nice that we don't have to worry about anything happening over here.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
It's kind of nice.
Kind of nice to have a very powerful army that just kills a bunch of people.
Is there a more American thing? Like, because troops also said we're fighting for the rights of this great country.
No, yeah. I mean, it's all, we're just brainwashed.
Is there a more American thing than to see somebody make the ultimate sacrifice and to just not give a fuck because it doesn't affect you directly?
Yeah, it's the most American thing you could do.
So thank you, troops.
Yeah, they
you fight so you can come home and I can tell you to your face, I ain't got it, boss. God bless, have a good day. And if you say something rude, suck my dick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, come again.
It is true because a lot of the people that beg on the train are usually veterans, and it's stinky.
Sucks, man. You don't deserve
but
that.
it's not my job to fix. So get out of here. I'm working hard.
All I'm saying, if you
she works hard for the money.
If that's what you do, salute, and it's a noble cause in theory. But don't take your war and put it on my. Don't take your service and put it on my plate like I asked you to do that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I didn't ask you to do shit. There's plenty of people who didn't fight in the war.
Yeah.
I'm cool with them too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? They not making it awkward for me to walk to a bar that I like. Damn, I don't know if that's gonna be. I hope nobody. Well, I hope nobody will listen to loves the troops like that.
No, I mean, I'm not on your side with this.
Oh.
I mean, I think it is nice to live here and not have to worry about things.
Oh shit!
And I'm not saying I'm like support the troops, but I don't hate them. Not like fuck you.
Oh, I feel you.
I'm just like it's the same way I told you I feel about like nurses and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just they get the job and then they just want to be called heroes immediately. It's like, hey, you don't get to.
You're choosing the job.
Yeah, it's like it's very annoying.
Yeah, I feel you. How long have you been a
Trump supporter?
Yeah. How long?
What did I say the other day that I was like, I felt my first conservative thought.
Oh, well, kids not having.
Oh, because I asked,
Christmas
I was like,
concerts.
Yeah, I was like, so my niece is in preschool. She just started, so I was like, when's like the holiday concert? And my brother's like, no, they don't do that anymore.
Yes, not.
And I was like, put God back in the classrooms. What do you mean? Jesus was born.
If I don't get, make no mistake, if I don't get a couple of 3-year-olds out of tune, singing jingle bells, I'm gonna lose my shit.
My brother told me that, and I was like, what? I was so upset. I'm like, what do you mean? Samantha, no Santa Claus.
They told her no holiday concert, and Samantha wrote her congressman.
Yeah. I just got a lemonade from 2016. I said the lemonades were better when Trump had them.
Yo, can we talk about
that?
I
don't think I actually read it, that it is a fake. It's fake.
Oh, that's not a real quote?
I read in the comments that it was fake, but I saw everybody posting it, so it could be, who knows, but it is very funny.
Apparently something happened where somebody drank, 2 people drank lemonade from Panera
Bread and they died. What is it? Is it the sugar?
I don't know what I don't fucking Panera Bread. That's an exclusive.
That's an exclusively suburban thing.
That's an exclusive Caucasian thing.
Oh,
that's
is it? No, I know. Like, well, a lot of my friends.
When white people didn't care about the crack epidemic, I don't care about people dying of Panera Bread. It doesn't affect me or anybody that I love or care about.
I've had Panera Bread once. I did have their broccoli cheddar soup, and it hit.
I heard it's delicious.
Yeah, I just had the broccoli cheddar soup, and it was so good.
But unfortunately, if you are part of the population that drinks lemonade from Panera Bread, unfortunately,
you might die.
You need to die.
It's just gonna happen. It's just it's just like being in the armed forces.
Yeah,
it's just like taking a chance.
Yeah, it's just like going to school in a Caucasian neighborhood. It might get shut up.
Yeah,
it's just what it is. It's just part of the game. We're probably gonna bleep that out. You know what I'm saying? The Coquito is hidden. Shout out to Michael Santos and Tara Mendoza. You know what I mean?
Poquito Coquito and Doza Coquito
from Poquito Coquito. Yeah, I mean, we're fucking off the rails early.
Yeah,
but when they said somebody died drinking Panera Bread lemonade. And they said Trump at a press conference or rally or somewhere you see what was the direct quote? He was like, everything is worse under Biden. Everything's worse under Biden. You can't even have people that died from drinking lemonade. No one ever died from drinking lemonade when I was president. He said, when life gives you lemon, Joe Biden kills you with the lemonade. Dog, I heard that he said that, and I have never, ever felt more Cuban in my life. So yeah, I was like, oh, someone's going to get my vote. I was like... I felt like it was a roast. And I was like, Joe Biden, you're up. If this could be America, we got to make it great again. Because that shit, that was just so funny. That was the funniest thing. Yeah, but then I read it might have been AI. I don't know, but I don't put it past him to say something ridiculous. But it was very funny to see the comments and be like, all right, he gets this one. Yeah, that's people that hate him, like, all right. And I've seen stand-up comics make jokes about that situation, and that's the best one. I know. If that was AI, we're fucked. Yeah, dude, that's funny as shit. Very funny. Very funny. It's very funny. But yeah, just one thing about me is I'm a conservative kid when it comes to Christmas. Oh yeah. You don't like Happy Holidays? You need a Merry Christmas?
No. I am a Happy Holidays bitch. I'm not insane. I'm not.
So when you say conservative coming to Christmas, what do you mean?
I'm just saying, bring Santa Claus back to the schools. Maybe you don't even have. We're not even asking. No one wants to hear Silent Night. No one wants to hear the religious Christmas stuff. We can sing a Hanukkah song.
We can do secular Santa.
Yeah, we can do a Jingle Bells. Has nothing to do
with Jesus.
Take Jesus out of it. You know, people like there's a lot of like Christian people that like put Christ back in Christmas. I mean, who cares? Leave him out. I don't care. It's all about Santa Claus. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just Jesus couldn't handle being second fiddle. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like no one cares.
One thing about Jesus Christ.
That you were born in a manger. If you were begging me for money, I'd pass you up, Jesus Christ.
Facts. Yeah. One thing about.
But I'd sit on Santa's lap.
One thing about Jesus Christ, he does not give gifts better than Santa Claus.
No.
Because he's like, oh, I cleansed you of all your sins. And much like the military, who asked you to do that?
Yeah, I didn't ask for that. First of all, thank you for making me be born with original sin.
Yeah.
Rude.
Also, make no mistake, I'm going to sin again.
Yeah.
I've sinned before, and I will.
For forgiveness, and you're just a pushover, so you're going to forgive me.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. Yeah. Sorry, just kidding. Don't listen to this podcast.
Yeah, and one thing about Santa,
to heaven.
One thing about Santa, he doesn't care.
Yeah,
he's like I think he's non-deferential to Jesus. I don't think he minds Jesus. I don't think he cares either way or the other.
You know what's very funny is I went to Catholic school my whole life. This is gonna be a wild story. I went to Catholic school my whole life, and I never really feared Jesus. But like around Christmas time, I would fear Santa. Like be
really?
Like, not fear him,
yeah.
but I'd be like, oh my God, I need to make sure that I don't get cold, which is such a weird thing because because
coal's a natural resource.
Yeah, but also like when I was younger, I was like, what the fuck is coal?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
you don't want it.
But I remember when I was younger and I was exploring my body. As a kid.
You mean you was flicking around the old bean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you found it?
I found it.
How old were you when you found it?
I was very young when I found it.
Too young to find it.
Yeah. On my old podcast, I have an episode where me and Shining Diaz talk about I used to hump walls.
Yeah.
And my mom would be like, you can't do that.
Unfortunately, you found the clit. You found the buried treasure, and the sign on it said, you got to be 18 to enter.
Yeah. Just said you found it, but JC's never gonna.
Yeah, and make no mistake, it's not that I'm never gonna find it. It's that I don't believe it's real. I think it's fake news.
But no, I remember I found myself, and I remember feeling like immense guilt that Santa saw me do it.
Yeah.
And it had nothing because people were like, sometimes like when people grow up religious, they think like Jesus, and it was never my thing. I was like,
Santa though.
I'm like, Santa Claus is gonna give me colon. What if he tells my parents I've been touching myself?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I used to have balls when I was a kid. My mom had to literally have a conversation with me about it. I used to hang on doors.
Oh my God.
Like a closet door, just hold like both.
So when you got gifts that year,
and I was like, oh,
were you like,
be right back? I'm gonna go flick something.
Did any part of you think that, oh my God, Santa Claus is a fucking pervert?
Yeah, he's a fucking freak.
He's watching me touch myself, and he gives me more gifts than ever.
Yeah.
He doesn't even think about putting me on the naughty list, but he puts me on the naughty list.
Yeah.
Nice.
He said, you don't have to leave me fresh baked cookies, just bring me your cookie.
Yeah. Oh my God, you whore.
Yeah. It wasn't just mommy kissing Santa Claus.
The babies too. Yeah, that's where we're all
just talking about crazy things. But I never feared Jesus, just Santa.
That's pretty funny.
I don't know if you guys can see, but I am all inclusive, and I have a black Santa on my pajamas. JC has a white Santa. Go fig. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Samantha bought the pajamas.
My mom bought the pajamas.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing about my mom would want to sit on black Santa Claus's lap.
Yeah, she'd want to sit on black Santa's lap in no clothes. Completely naked.
Yeah, my mom likes black guys.
Yeah, one thing about me, if I show up to your apartment in blackface in a Santa outfit,
my mom's going to be wet.
And I'm going to be rock hard because your mom's got a fat ass.
Jesus Christ.
It's just what it is, man. It's just, what are we talking about? I mean, are we being serious or are we being... or we're being unserious because your mom's caked up. It's not even funny. It's not like, oh my God, I can't handle it, but like she's well put together.
You can handle it, you think?
No. Her shit is too big. I think her shit is too fat. Like it like protrudes. I would definitely struggle. I would be insecure for sure. Her shit's fat. You know that though. Like it switches so funnily when she walks. It's like it's very funny. She switches. It's hilarious.
It's very funny. Also, speaking of moms with asses, we went to JC's mom's house for Thanksgiving, and I was like, "You look great." She's like, "Yeah, feel my ass." And then I was like, "Are you?" Because like we do that, my fan, but I didn't know she was just being funny. Yeah. So I was like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right." Grabbed her, so I'm like, "This feels familiar."
People forget.
Feels like what I grab when your son's fucking me.
This is what it is, man.
Coquito's head.
I know, dog. My mom is a Puerto Rican kid, cuz. Make no mistake. Yeah, it's just what it is. But yeah, we had a great anniversary.
We had a great anniversary.
We had a great anniversary.
Yeah, just really fun. What else do we want to talk about?
One thing about me, I'm done with my Christmas shopping.
Not everybody's. Just for me.
I'm done. That's the only one that really matters.
Yeah.
And then my family Secret Santa, and then everything else I can get in person. But I'm done with the heavy lifting.
That's nice. I'm not. I have some more to do.
Yeah, like heavy lifting?
Yeah, I have nothing for my mom. I have nothing for my brother. I have nothing for the girls.
Yeah.
And we have nothing for KJ.
Yeah, no, it's true. But what
this week we'll get everything done. I'm good on a time crunch. I'm gonna order everything tomorrow. Been saying that all week.
You're not gonna do that, but I'm gonna go in stores. Everything else I'm getting, it's gonna be brick and mortar.
Yes. Also, I'm super proud of myself because every year I just put Christmas gifts on my credit card and just let the thing pile up. And this year just paid for everything with the actual money that I have.
Yeah, that's good.
Which should be what I always do.
Yeah. We're growing up. We're figuring it out. You know what I mean? But it's all good, man. I'm done.
Just because I maxed out my credit cards.
Did you actually?
No.
Oh. You're lit right now.
A little bit.
Yeah, you're a little fucking.
A little bit.
Let's do it again.
You guys want to know my social security number?
Shut up. You make the money in this relationship. But yeah, man. I think that's what else? Oh, we had our soft launch live show.
We had our soft launch live show. Shout out Chelsea.
Shout out to you, Chelsea.
Thank you so much for coming. We had
a
super
good time.
nice. Every time we have our shows, one of the listeners comes, and that's always really nice.
Yeah.
It makes us feel really good because we're like, I wonder if anybody but like.
Yeah, because we asked now. So we asked, and one single solitary hand went up, and that was enough for me.
I was super happy, and she came by herself. She came out for like a self-care day, and that was super nice.
She was really
so thank you for coming. You really made our day.
Yeah, shout out to Chelsea. She's the leader of the launch pad for the week.
Yes.
And we had a great show. We had about 35 people pull up. It was great. Had a good time. Shout out to all the comics that did it. Who do we have? We had Flora, Talent,
Julio, Matt McCoy,
Gallerati,
and Onika McLean.
Yeah, it was mad fun. So shout out to all of them. And the next show, we don't have a date yet, but we will put it up soon.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be late January?
Probably
late January. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
And make sure you come out and see us, man, because this
it's
pod is fun
to
do. But we also get a bunch of questions that are specific to in-room. Pull us up now.
Okay, we
want to pull them up now, and I'll keep talking. Yeah, because we got a bunch of questions from that show because everybody was super participative.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
And we have a bunch of questions that we didn't make it.
Just so you know, it's on private.
Stupid, because you watch porn. Okay. We didn't get to a bunch of the questions that were submitted at the show. So what we're going to do, anytime that we get questions at the show we don't get to, we're always going to talk about them on the pod. And likewise and vice versa. So if you ever want to submit something to the pod and you don't hear it, come to the show because we'll probably get to it.
Yeah. We do actually, when we get some, we do them on the show. Yeah. So it's...
And this is a friendly reminder that we always have a link in both of our bios to submit a question or a confession that we always talk about on the podcast.
It's true. We do.
All right. And we had a great show. A lot of fun. Shout out to the stand. Shout out to all the people who came through. And I hope to see you guys at the next one.
Yes. I'm going through them. I'm almost there, babe. Yeah. If we could just
trying to keep feeling the hot air.
Yeah.
But it's fun when one person's really on top of his stuff. You know what I'm saying? And my back is often in pain from carrying the weight of everything.
You don't even have access to this thing because you just didn't even sign up for it.
Yeah.
Okay. We're
make no mistake, you went into Puerto Rico Bombo and it's like, I just do everything myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta be.
That's one. Did Barney flip off a little kid? I mean, sure. Probably.
Yeah, it was a weird crowd. It was definitely a weird crowd.
Oh, have you ever masturbated to somebody's voice? We did that as well. These are fun. We went through this.
Oh, yeah. You got to tell that story.
Well, yeah. The answer is kind of.
The answer is actually, you didn't, just because you didn't finish doesn't mean you didn't do it. The question was, have you ever masturbated to the sound of somebody else's voices? And Samantha came clean at the live show?
Yeah, on stage. She just was like, oh, yeah, of course. Well, listen, it was a long pandemic. It was a very long pandemic. And, I was single and lonely. And I was trying not to talk to men. I wanted to go like a good 8 to 10 months and not have my brain clouded. So that's what I did. But, I have needs. Mm-hmm. And so I was flipping through Instagram and I came across an ad for this guy from Insecure, Dro, if you listen to him, to read like sexy stories through an app. So I went to get the app and then it turned out you had to pay for it, but it was a free trial. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I did it. And I listened to a couple stories.
What kind of stories were they?
And he's like, I slipped my hand in here, whatever. I was listening to it. I was like, this is weird.
Did you touch yourself while you listened to it?
I tried, but I couldn't. It just felt very strange.
It's so hard to have respect for you.
I think it's called Deep Sea. Yeah.
I'm deeply disappointed.
Yeah.
In choice of partner.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
He has a hot voice, so I thought like it would be cool. I would be like, oh, this is cool.
And what did you learn?
I learned it was not. I canceled my free trial.
That's the saddest shit I ever heard about. Your two pandemic stories are kind of crazy.
What was my other one?
The one where you're listening to Joe from Insecure tell sexy stories to get off, and the other one is you're just fully masturbating to Bridgerton.
Oh, fully. Multiple times.
That's so crazy to me because there is porn.
Yeah, but Bridgerton did something to it. He was so hot that I couldn't get past. It was a long pandemic. Don't judge me. Mr. used to masturbate 5 times a day.
So what? That's to porn. That's to people fucking. That's not to, I'm not beating around the bushes. Other people are doing that so I can get off. What are you?
No. Bridgerton was bad. It was like a back to back. There was a day that my vibrator died and I just tried to use it, was plugged in like it was a laptop.
That is fucking
it just doesn't work that way.
That's horrifying. Good for you. But like if you were like, oh yeah, I was rubbing one out to fucking porn, that would make sense.
Well, I was doing that too.
Yeah, but
I was doing it all. I was home by myself for days at a time. Yeah, I did it all. I had to see what I was into.
And Bridgerton was, and you had to cross Bridgerton off.
I watched some weird porn during quarantine too. Did you not?
No,
I got into some weird shit.
I watch a lot of porn, but it's all pretty, run-of-the-mill stuff.
Just let you know, we can't have clowns at our kids' birthday parties.
Did I ever show you that porn video?
Yes,
we're not gonna be able to
we watched it, but the slapping the ass.
The biggest, fattest ass. It was like a little tiny guy, and he was just fucking wailing on it. Yeah, it's just what it is. Dad, if you're listening to this, send a clown emoji. Shout out to my pops.
Oh my God.
He's in DR right now.
Yeah, for Maria's birthday.
Shout out to Maria, my dad's fiance. Man, shout out to my parents.
Yeah.
Both in happy relationships, both engaged,
it's
both
really
getting married. And one thing about me, this is probably the happiest my family has ever been, and you just can't relate.
My parents went through a divorce.
Yeah, I remember my first parents' divorce.
Yeah, did it happen when you were a kid? Yeah. I literally feel like a child. Like I remember being like when they were together, I'd be like, I just wish they would break up already. Yeah. And then when they did, I was like, stay together for us.
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
I'm only 35 years old.
Yeah, I was like, how am I supposed to get through this? I don't have the tools.
I don't have the tools or the insurance.
Literally. I think divorced when I quit my job and I didn't have insurance. I'm like, hello?
It's disrespectful to get divorced after I'm off your insurance.
Yeah.
If you guys are together after I turn 20, until I turn 26, that's just how you have to stay.
That's just what it is.
That's you can't get. I don't have the tools. I don't have the fucking support system.
Yeah. But I do got the coquito.
I got a poquito, the coquito, and I got a dose of it. It's just what it is. Shout out to our brother and sister. Also, guys, if you're going to get coquito for this holiday season, make sure you get it from a Puerto Rican person.
Yeah, support your local Puerto Rican.
Because I've been seeing a trend in the last couple years, and I really do. I fuck with solidarity, and I feel like, people coming together.
I don't.
I don't. I'm conservative. I need Christmas back in the schools.
Yeah.
But I think I do like seeing Latinos come together and like find common ground to bond. But there is specific things culturally that are different because we're not a monolith. And one of those things is coquito is a Puerto Rican drink.
It is an absolutely.
It is not a Latino drink. It is not a Caribbean drink. It is a Puerto Rican drink.
It's a Puerto Rican drink.
So when you're thinking coquito for the holiday season, if it's not coming from a Puerto Rican person, you're fucking playing yourself. Yeah. And I say that I'm passionate about that because I see that from other people and I don't like it. But it's just like Dominican people. Do you get sancocho from anybody else but Dominicans?
Yeah.
No, because Dominicans do sancocho.
Yeah, Dominicans, they also do second families.
Yes.
It's just what it is.
And every time you start a second family, you are also culturally appropriating them, which is worse.
It's worse.
Honestly. So you go to Dominicans for fucking sancocho. What else? For Jamaican people, you go for jerk chicken, you go to Jamaican people. For oxtail, you go to Jamaican people. You don't go to Mexican people for jerk chicken. That's crazy.
Yeah,
you go to Mexican people for tacos and burritos and quesadillas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you gotta attribute the right things to the right cultures. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want, coquito's Puerto Rican, just like being racist is Cuban. It's the same thing.
It's just the same thing.
You know what I mean? Don't appropriate culture. You got to leave things to their people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. I agree. Support your local Puerto Rican. I do. I've been seeing a lot of different cultures on it, and I don't like it.
Yeah, and you can never.
Yeah, and so it's like, where'd you get your recipe?
Yeah.
You stole it from a Puerto Rican person.
It's just what it is. It's a ridiculous thing to do. Coqui is the national animal of Puerto Rico. Yeah. And it's just our drink. It's just our thing. Yeah. It's just, you got to let us have it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, we're going to fuck it be upset. It's just what it is. You're fucking putting that shit down, cuz.
Yeah.
Just what it is. What else did you want to talk about today, baby?
We should do the we did a quiz because it was because of our
anniversary episode.
Our anniversary episode. So we're gonna do
a little newlywed quiz.
It's like a newlywed couples quiz kind of thing. So we listened to a couple questions and wrote down answers.
Oh, one of my gifts was just delivered.
Okay. What is it? Tell everybody. I won't listen.
All right, shut up. Come on, do the first question.
First one. Okay, so what is the first meal I ever made you? Do you want to 1, 2, 3 it or
the first meal you ever made me? Because make no mistake, I haven't cooked for you.
Yeah, just maybe mashed potatoes.
I did make you taters. They were pretty good.
Mashed potatoes.
All right. One. You want to do it on 3, so we can try to say it at the same time,
Okay.
or do you want me to say it and you got to be honest? Code of honor.
I have it written down.
Okay. So yeah.
So you want to say it
try it on
first?
3? Let's try it on 3.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Dumplings
Vegetable
and fried rice and
from
egg.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Vegetable fried rice from Trader Joe's. I didn't remember the dumplings, but vegetable fried rice.
And eggs on top.
There was an egg on top?
There was an egg on top.
Yeah, you do love an egg on top. But yeah, I do remember that. That was the first thing we ate it right over there
on the couch.
Yep.
In the morning.
Well, that was like what, a week in? 2 weeks in?
It was like 2 weeks in.
Yeah, you were fucking pulling the moves out, cuz.
The thing is, I was hungry.
Yeah.
It wasn't just for you.
Yeah. I didn't even need to eat because I just ate a bunch of pussy and ass. That's just what it is, man.
Yeah. All right. Favorite color?
Hold on. Oh, for you?
For me.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, purple.
Purple.
Easy. Come
For
on,
you.
son. For me? Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, pink.
Yeah, come on, dog. This is what it is. You already know I got a pink phone case right now. So
All
right
right.
now we're in the zone. I'm absolutely terrified for
The rest of this?
The rest of this. But let's
All right.
see. Okay, go. Your first
job for
All
me.
right. 1, 2, 3, babysitting. Let's go!
Babysitting, and you get a bonus if you have like my first job on the books.
I want to say wine shop. Then it's Applebee's. Oh no, movie theater. Oh, then I don't know.
The rectory.
Oh,
when I worked in where the priests live.
That's a deep
Also,
cut.
something that people don't know is I have had every job. I've worked
you worked a lot.
I've had a million jobs.
Yeah, that's why we get along so well, because opposites attract. And
Yeah.
I just don't have a work history.
Yeah, so it said first job, and I was like, Nike?
No, close though.
Was it in college?
It was in college.
I
yeah.
wrote his in college. Like it was something you did in
Campus
college.
recreation. Yeah.
I think what the lady you worked with, it follows me.
Yeah.
Teresa.
Teresa. Shout out to Teresa, man.
Yeah.
Teresa actually just hit me up. No, not Teresa, but another girl another woman that I work with, Denise. They used to both be my bosses, and they were like, "Oh, we want to come to your show," so I'm gonna hit
that'd
them
be
up with
cool.
the next brownish and soft launch date.
Okay, ready?
the next one?
One food that you would eat forever for me.
All right. I don't know if I got it, but I'm gonna guess it. All right, ready?
1, 2, 3. A noodle
Pasta.
soup.
Noodle
Some
soup.
type of noodle.
Soup. I should have said soup.
Yeah,
Soup would've been
noodle
right.
soup.
Sorry, boo. For me, let me think. I don't even fucking know, dude. One food forever.
I have 2 things. I couldn't.
Shit. How about you tell me, because I don't know.
I just wrote pizza or steak.
Steak, probably.
Yeah.
Steak is really good. Pizza's great.
The thing is, what makes it so hard for me is that JC it just will settle for absolutely
Anything.
the worst things. So it's not even like you're like, I love this. You're just like, yeah, it's great. I'll eat anything. So it's hard. All right.
I do love everything.
What's one thing
Pasta,
on our
nachos,
bucket list? So you want to go?
I'll try to get you.
Okay.
All right. Do you know what you're thinking in your head? Because I have 2 for you.
I have 2 for me too.
All right. I'm gonna say them and then be
Then you
honest.
just say them. Go.
All right. One is going to Italy.
Okay.
That was not one. Damn. And meeting Beyonce.
Well, okay. I didn't even think about that. That is a good one.
Oh shit. So I don't know then.
No. Do you want to just? Mine was go to the Grand Canyon
Really?
or see the Northern Lights.
The Northern Lights is one of mine too.
Yeah. So that's what I have for you.
Yeah. Northern
See
Lights
the
is big
Northern
for me.
Lights.
I was thinking Northern Lights, but I didn't remember if it was me or you.
No, it's both of us.
But no, Italy, Sicily's not on it.
No, it's definitely want to do it. I don't know if I would say it's a bucket list.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's
What did you have for your bucket list?
Northern Lights.
Is that what you wrote?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
liar.
No, I didn't write anything
Oh.
for myself, but it is Northern Lights. I'm sorry, baby. I got 2 wrong.
Yeah,
my
it
last
just doesn't
2.
know me at all.
Oh, okay.
So then the next one is how do you know when I'm mad at you?
All right. I'm gonna say something.
For me.
Yeah. For me, and you guys can't see because her legs are cut out. But whenever Samantha is shaking her leg aggressively, it's an anxious tick. But when she's upset, make no mistake, that is heavy.
Yeah.
And then the silent treatment.
I don't do this. Yeah, I get quiet.
Yeah.
I don't give you a sound check. If you ask me a question, I'll answer you, but I'm not
word,
going out
K.
of my way.
No.
And then mine for you, I said, how do I know when you're mad at me? Is you say you're not mad at me. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like, are you mad at me? No, baby.
Oh no, baby!
If he says baby, then he's mad.
If I'm peppering in the baby like it's adobo,
yeah,
I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
Hey, baby, what do you? Should we do that? I think, baby. I don't know, baby. I'm not sure, baby. I haven't seen it yet, baby. I don't know, baby. So that's Baby's a good indicator.
It's a good indicator if he's pissed.
I'm pissed off.
All right, next one is favorite movie.
Favorite movie
for me. Do you want to say it in 3?
All right,
There's 2, but
all right. All
1, 2, 3. Clueless.
Oh, Clueless. Damn. Is Elf one of them or no?
We're gonna fight after this. No, it's Clueless or Now and Then.
Oh, well, we haven't watched Now and Then together. Clueless, I should have known. You forgot my favorite movie too. I
don't know the name of it, but it's the same movie that Derek said was his favorite movie.
Yeah.
What movie is that? What's the name?
Well, can you tell me anything about this movie?
I couldn't.
That's worse.
You never told me anything about this movie.
We watched it together, Samantha.
What is it called?
You dumbass bitch.
Wait, remind me.
Baby.
Remind me.
Baby.
I couldn't even tell you who's in this movie.
I know, because you don't care about anything that I like.
No, we did watch it. I do recall watching it.
I know we watched it. I showed it to you because you were like, you never show me anything that you like.
What is it? Who is it?
It's called Snatch.
Snatched!
With Guy, just Snatch, not Snatched. Just Snatch. Guy Ritchie.
Snatch.
Brad Pitt. Jason Statham.
Yeah. The Diamond movie. It took me a little bit to remember what that was about.
It's all right. It's not a big deal.
But
I also showed you Friday and you didn't like it. So.
I didn't not. Okay. Don't say that on the pod. Now people are going to come for me.
Don't say it on the pod while I'm wearing Black Santa. Who's also a character from Friday After Next, but we didn't get that far.
You didn't get that far. Okay, ready? For anyone who's hearing that, it's just my neighbors and their fucking washing machine.
So if you see a fucking fucked up wall,
just know it's because they just did that.
It's gonna be bad.
All right. This was a stupid question, but how long does it take me to do my makeup?
I feel like 20 to 35 minutes.
I think 10 minutes regularly, 35 to 40 for a special occasion.
Yeah. 20 to 35. Yeah, I think that you skipped a pump up song.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Okay, for
you, I'll take a guess.
I don't even have anything for me.
I thought it was Alien Superstar.
Oh, that's a good one.
Didn't you say you used to love riding around to that?
No, on the bike. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I do love that song. But I can't think of like a song I listen to on the regular when I'm getting pumped up. It's just.
What about for me?
For you, for right now, it's the Drake and J. Cole song.
Yeah, first person shooter, big.
Yeah.
When I was walking from my second spot to my third spot last night, and I was screaming it in the street.
Yeah. Or the song I've seen you get the most hype to if it plays outside is the Meek Mill song.
Dreams and Nightmares. Unfortunately, it's gonna play it at
which is just one of my favorite songs.
Unfortunately, it's gonna stupid bitch. Unfortunately, that song's gonna play at our wedding, and your whole family's gonna see me say the N-word for the first time.
Yeah.
Because on my wedding day,
with them, they're gonna say it too. We're Puerto Rican.
It's just what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
And Italian.
Yeah, they love it.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Just with an ER. Yeah. No. Okay. Favorite fast food place.
Shit. This one is we don't really do fast food.
We don't really do it.
But like for like out of the big restaurants.
Do you want me to say?
For you or for me?
Like a fast food place? What I put for you?
All right. I'll say mine for you. Let's do yours first. All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. McDonald's.
Burger King.
For you, Burger King
because they have an Impossible Burger.
Oh, and I thought it was going to be.
But I did say or McDonald's for the ice cream.
I thought it was going to be McDonald's for the apple pie.
But the ice cream too. We've gone there for the fries and the apple pies.
Yeah. I thought you was apple pie. We're just learning we don't know each other as well as we think we do. But all these things don't matter. We're giving April and April and Andy from fucking Parks and Rec.
Yeah. Okay, and then I put for you McDonald's.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. MTV show that we've been on.
Okay, yours easy. 3, 2, 1. TRL. 100%.
Yeah, I was big on TRL.
Yeah, you don't know mine.
Ready? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Drag My Dad.
Girl, get your mind right.
Oh, I was on that first. Well, you never told me that.
I did, but that was way long ago.
Well, you were also on Drag My Dad.
Yeah, I was with Gabby.
So that's a partial point.
That's I was definitely on that. So salute to you. But the first one, I was in college and I was on a show called Girl, Get Your Mind Right.
What the fuck was that?
It was me, Armani Ortiz, and my friend Josh Clouden. And we were on, and this girl was getting dating advice, and like we were the 3 guys that she was like she met up with all 3 of us, and she would like try to get to know us. And yeah, we were on that.
You never told me this.
I showed you pictures.
You definitely didn't. That's your other bitch.
I forgot we don't go together. Obviously, you don't know my favorite movie. You don't know.
No, you definitely never told me this because I would have known because I would have asked who was the girl.
Yeah.
And who did she pick?
No, it wasn't a date. Like she just talked to all of us, and then.
Did you fuck her?
No.
Was she prettier than me?
No.
Liar.
You're annoying, guys. It's just we're not gonna make it through this episode. And what else?
Something that makes me how would you make me mad?
Easiest way to make you mad? I don't know, honestly, and I don't want to know how. Anytime I make you mad, it is an accident.
Yeah, I think maybe I get mad, and when I get mad, I get
a
little bit mean.
I don't like it. What I do the most that makes you mad is when I don't properly communicate the plans of my family.
Yeah, that makes me mad. Well, so I wrote, to get me mad is not answering my texts.
Yeah.
And not because I think you're cheating, because I think you're dead.
Yeah.
There's no other explanation. What it is.
And it's the same thing, because make no mistake, if you are cheating, you are dead.
Yeah. That is, I will kill you.
Yeah.
But it's literally, I just think he's dead if he doesn't answer me. So then I just go into a panic attack. Or I said changing plans last minute.
Yeah, you don't like that.
I don't like that at all. Then I said it was something that
makes me mad. Oh.
Yeah, is when I make fun of your sunburn.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Don't like it because it hurts. But the easiest way to make me mad is when you make a joke while Arsenal's playing.
Oh my God.
That's by far the angriest I've ever been at you, for real.
He was so mad because one day
Arsenal was playing against Manchester United. It was a huge game, and Samantha's like, just being funny. I hope they lose. And I was like, bitch, why would you say that? And they lost. It was the first loss of the season last year.
Yeah, it was my fault.
It was your fault.
And then also this season, he's watching a game. I think they were tied. They were tied at the time. And then I came and sat down. I was like, wow, the other team has way hotter guys. And you're like, baby, not right now. Not while we're tied.
Yeah. I'm like, come on, man. I'm trying to be serious. And I don't ask for it a lot.
You were
I don't
so
ask for it
upset.
ever.
And then Arsenal scored right after that. And you're like, yeah, no, they do have a better looking team. It was immediate.
We can be honest, but not right now. There's too much at stake.
That was so funny. Okay.
Funny.
What is our song?
Oh, I have a very, I think, all right, you ready?
1, 2, 3.
Treasure in the Hills, Leon Thomas.
Yeah.
Or for the specific time of the year, it is
the holiday season.
Yeah, and he will, cause those are 2 songs.
All right, I wrote Treasure in the Hills, This Is by LMA, or Nothing Even Matters by Sir.
Yeah, that's a big one too.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Yes. Okay.
You put me onto all of those songs.
Yeah. I'm just really good at music.
Yeah,
I just got really good taste.
Yeah.
Okay, and then our coffee order.
Coffee order. All right, for you. All right, let's do. Well, it's similar. It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Just one minor difference. So let's do yours first, and it is a vanilla latte with oat milk,
and it has to be hot.
It has to be hot, and I'm the same thing but cold.
Yeah, he likes the vanilla.
Iced coffee even in the dead of winter.
Yes, this is what I
need a nice coffee. It's just who I am.
What's my middle name?
You want me to say it?
Yeah, I'm not a child.
I'm sorry. Well, fuck you. It's just I have certain things about myself. And I want to say it, but I'm going to need a little wine mixer first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catalina
wine mixer.
That's me.
It's going down like the Catalina wine mixer.
And then JC's middle name, I know it, but I won't say it.
Yeah.
But we did get into a couple arguments about it.
Make no mistake, the biggest argument Samantha and I've ever been in. We went on a date to the Black Ant in the Lower East Side. We had a couple spicy margs. We had a great night. Should have just went home and blown each other's brains out sexually. But what we did was
let's go to another place.
Let's go to another place. We went to La Línea, and make no mistake, sat down. Samantha's like, what's your middle name? I'm like, I don't tell people that. This was like, not in the early stages. This had to be like 6 to 8 months in.
Yeah.
6 to 8 months in. And she was like, I really want to know your middle name. We've been having sex. I want to know. I'm like, I don't want to tell you. And she couldn't let it go.
Yeah. I just got upset. I was like, I'm like, hey, your name is JC. People are going to want to know what the C stands for. It's not a weird question.
Yes, and I'm not saying it's weird. I just don't like to tell people. But it just wasn't a good enough answer for my baby. So make no mistake, as soon as the drinks came, we weren't speaking.
Yeah, we're just not. So you're just not talking. Then we ended up talking. Then I was like, I have to use the bathroom. And you went first. And then you came out. You're like, it's really gross in there. I cleaned up for you. And then I was like, all right, fine. We're not arguing anymore.
It was gross in there.
Yeah, he cleaned up a public bathroom for me so I could use it. Then we used it, and I wasn't mad at him anymore until we got home, and then I brought it back up.
Yeah, and I still didn't.
Just was drunk. Just came in, and I was like washing my face. It came out, and I was like,
when did I tell you? When did I finally tell you my middle name?
I think my birthday last year.
Yeah.
My 35th birthday.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, great, and it's also.
Yeah, happy birthday to you.
Yeah,
you're lucky that I even told you then. Yeah, we're also gonna have to bleep all that out because there's too many context clues. But
yeah.
No, man, you're lucky that I even told you because what my plan was? My plan was.
I'm just really glad that I was.
Yeah. Zach Isis, you're going to have to cackle all that out. No, that's just not going to make it. That's just not going to stay in. It's just not going to be in the podcast. And now we're back in a fight.
Yeah.
But you're lucky that I even told you because my plan was... Why are you just giving me stuff to edit? Why are you doing that? You're just giving me stuff to edit out. And make no mistake, no matter how much money you put in the Patreon, this will never be released. This will never be information that is out. You fucking bitch. How about that? Yeah. How about your middle name is bitch? Samantha the bitch. Sandus.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, no more, please.
No, I won't.
You're lucky that I even told you that, because my plan was I was going to propose, and then you were going to be You're so dumb and annoying. This is just...
All right, go ahead.
You're just giving mad shit to edit later. Yeah, get that fucking dumbass look on your face. I hate that look. No, I love that look. That's a funny ass look, but you gotta don't do it again, please.
I won't. But go ahead. What was your plan? I'm not gonna say anything. I promise.
I hate it. I see it brewing behind this smoky eye. But I was gonna propose, and then when you're all happy and crying, I was gonna hug you and then whisper it in your ear when I proposed.
Yeah, I remember you told me that the day that you told me your middle name. You're like, "This is my plan." I was like, "What a dumb plan!" I'm glad you told me on my birthday. He told me that he thought I was going to be like, what? I was like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I think we should see other people. I don't think this is working out at all. This is so disrespectful. That's funny as shit. What a stupid plan. Yeah, because the dumbest part was proposing. Bitch.
Oh my god!
Oh, that was also fun. The other day we had the show at the stand, and like your closer was about me.
Oh yeah,
it's probably one of my favorite jokes that you're telling right now.
Yeah.
And the first thing that I said when you got off stage, I used to say, "Oh, clap it up for Samantha, or clap it up for the last person," and I was like, "Clap it up for that fucking bitch!" Yeah. And then everybody was dying laughing.
It's very funny because my jokes when I'm on stage are very like slick and like as if I like don't care about JC, which is super not the truth. But it's just I have to play that role.
Yeah, and it's funny because all of my jokes are about how much I love you and how much you're the best person in my life.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I also say you're the love of my life and my best friend, but
yeah. Mine, there are no buts.
But you're just a little bit of a bitch.
Yeah, and make no mistake, I'm happier with you than I am with anybody, but your mom's ass is fat. And it's just true. I think I'm going to post that clip on Monday. If I can get a good one from the tape that I got.
Yeah, we're just going to talk to my mom about it.
Yeah, I would love to. And I would love for you to get up out of the room when we do.
Stupid.
It's just what it is.
No, okay, so where were we born?
We're up to, where you're born. Let me guess. All right, for you, 3, 2, 1. Beth Israel. Let's fucking go, man.
You don't even know the hospital that you're born in.
The hospital I don't know, but you should know the town.
Syosset.
Yes, absolutely. But that's going to have to get blurted out, too, because that hits my street cred. Just can't be born in Syosset.
Yeah. This guy's from the island.
No, I'm a full Long Island kid. Yeah. I'm a full island boy.
This kid's from out east.
Yeah, from out east. I was born in Syosset.
Yeah.
Raised in the stream. Stream made me. What's after that?
Okay, Celebrity Crush.
And like mine is, we just went over it a couple pods ago, so you should know.
3, 2, 1, Rihanna.
Young M.A. Motherfuckers think I'm telling jokes.
I said Rihanna or Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah, Vanessa Hudgens was a big one. Vanessa Hudgens for a dominant portion of my life was my celebrity crush. Yeah. And then she just got married.
Yeah, my celebrity crush is her husband because he looks like you.
I know. She just got married to a guy that looks like me, and it feels good. Honestly, not because I still care about Vanessa Hudgens, but because now I know I wasn't bugging. Yeah. Because I always felt like when I was younger, like I told you, I dated a girl in the 8th grade because she was playing Vanessa Hudgens' character in our high school.
I totally forgot about that.
She played Vanessa Hudgens' character, Gabriela Montez.
Is this who took your?
No, that girl was Asian.
Okay, but the thing about Vanessa Hudgens is so is she.
Oh yeah,
she's true. Also Filipino.
That makes sense then.
Yeah,
it tracks. That's why I had to swear him off. But yeah, I dated a girl that played her character in High School Musical because I wanted to be closer to Vanessa Hudgens. Yeah,
one thing about JC, which is one of the most endearing things, is that he told me that he should just read Vanessa Hudgens and Zac Efron fan
First
fiction.
Of all, it's not Vanessa Hudgens and Zac Efron. It was called Zanessa. I used to read Zanessa fan fictions and just read stories about them actually getting together because it was all very cryptic back then. And I just needed to know that the magic I was witnessing on High School Musical wasn't just reduced to the screen. It needed to be off screen as well.
Did you know when you say, okay, when he was in the video?
When he popped up in the video, I knew. But then
were you happy for him, or you were upset?
I was happy for them because I was like, it was a weird hate-love relationship for me. This is so embarrassing, by the way. This is like one of the first things I feel embarrassed to talk about and admit. But yeah, but when that video came out, it was just more fuel for the fan fictions, because then they talked about, like, they were like, oh, and like how it happened. She asked him to be, and he was like, nah, I don't think that's a good idea, blah, blah, blah. And then he pulled up at the last minute.
Is that true?
Yeah. No, that's not, but it's a fan fiction. That's what they were saying in the fan fictions.
That's crazy. I love that you did that. I
can't believe it.
That's really crazy. But I didn't like Vanessa Hudgens because she was dating Zac Efron. So we're just
two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
We're just like the news anchors' exes who are now dating.
Isn't
that crazy?
It's super pathetic.
What's their? Like, I wrote their names down because I can't remember otherwise. But yeah, apparently, what the fuck is their names? From the morning show.
A couple of interracial couples.
Yeah, Amy Robach and T.J. Holmes.
Yeah.
They what was it? Good Morning America?
Some morning show. I don't know if it was Good Morning America or whatever. I don't know.
Today Show, something like that.
But they ended up they were
co-anchors.
But they were both of them were getting a divorce. It wasn't like they were, but they ended up falling in love with each other. And they,
it was a huge scandal though.
Yeah, they were like trained for the marathon together, and stuff. And
it's giving Gail and David.
Yeah, I was just saying the same thing. But they were like really, literally running around the city together, and it was really funny because they like put up pictures of Ghost and Angela from Power, because there was like an episode where they're running around together. And
that's one of my favorite memes.
Yeah, and then they're like, not them running around like these two, and it's true, they really were. But they got like fired. They're still together.
Show, and they're together to this day.
Yeah, and now they're
they look dumb happy too.
They do. Now they're both good-looking people. And now their ex-partners are dating each other.
That's so pathetic.
But do you remember when Amber Rose did that?
No.
Amber Rose and Reggie
Bush dated
for a brief moment because they were both
Kim and Kanye.
Amber Rose swears that Kanye was cheating on her with Kim.
Really?
Yeah, she says there was she found pictures. So that's why she hated them so much, the Kardashians. So she swears that was happening, and then apparently Reggie found out. So she was like,
I remember
they
Reggie
did
Bush
it briefly,
around,
but she was like, yeah, we were both leaning on each other because we were both so sad that our partners, whatever.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
yeah, that's to give your exes the satisfaction.
It's crazy
that you are so hurt that you have to run to the other person.
I can't even imagine.
That's the biggest loser move I've ever seen in my life. That's crazy. I can't imagine.
Yeah, and I think they all have kids together, so it's like, what? I mean, make the holidays easier.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I'm sure the other two are not really in love.
They're just gonna fucking all end up being like polyamorous.
No, there's nothing that I can't speak for everybody, but like the thought of fucking an ex is really just the worst thing ever.
No, I would laugh to like it would be such an evil laugh on my part if something like that ever came back up. Like, oh, I think we should really the most evil villain laugh.
Yeah,
from the depths of my spirit would pop. I would never.
It's just for me. Once I'm over something, I'm over it in a way that I don't even want to remember that we ever associated with each other. So it's just like I can't even imagine that. So I'm sure they were like married and divorced. It's like I'm sure
deeper, but still
it's deeper, and they probably don't want to fuck.
No, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Well, that's just me and you with our relationship now that Vanessa Hudgens and her man are together.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man. And that's funny. All right, what else do we have in the newlywed game?
I think that was it.
No, we had was that it?
No, I think that was it. Yeah. You didn't say who my crush was.
Oh, well, 3, 2, 1, Anthony Ramos. That's frustrating for me because Anthony Ramos is a very attainable dude.
Yeah, actually, to get you mad I got you mad one day because my friend was in Pep Boys in like Bushwick, remember? Mm-hmm. And she was like, yo, there's a famous guy here. And she took a picture and I was like, what? And it was Anthony Ramos just in Pep Boys in like Bushwick or something. And then I sent it to you and you were like, wow, he's Diesel. And then you were like, I didn't know that. And I was like, I did. And you were like, enough.
Yeah.
Too much.
Because you thirst over regular dudes, man.
Yeah. Who people don't know, I also matched with his brother on Hinge and I thought about going on a date just to get closer. I didn't do it.
That's
crazy.
That's just the difference
I didn't even talk to him.
Because my celebrity crushes are not. They're not realistic for me. You can.
Oh, when I say match, he liked me. I didn't match with him, but he liked one of my photos, and I was like, this guy looks super familiar.
Yeah, that is the last one.
Yeah,
and you're lucky.
Anthony Ramos reminds me of you.
Oh, how convenient.
You think he's corny, and I think
I don't think he's corny. No, he's a little corny, of course. But I'm corny too, so that's why it's annoying. But like, yeah, it's just whatever, man. Yeah, I don't like it. It's whatever.
If you say all right, what is it?
If you say okay,
Will you try to make me feel better?
Yeah, that's a heater. You are fine, you are sweet, but I'm still a bit naive with my heart.
Yeah, just a bad singer.
Yeah, not the best.
And she always tried to be like.
Yeah. She was famous too young.
Yeah.
Ruined her as a person. Shout out to the WAP dance. Though.
Yeah, wow.
Just what it is, man.
Just really what it is.
That's for me.
That
was
just probably the second or third time we mentioned on the pod.
Yeah, I know. That's the only time I've ever felt happy for what feels like an ex. I was like, man, see, I knew I saw something special in you, kid.
Show the world what I've
known.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it felt good. And like I said, it felt good when she picked somebody that looked like me because I knew I wasn't bugging.
Great. Is that like your last huge crush? No, you liked.
I had Georgia Smith for a while, but that's because honestly, that was just because I was trying to appear like super, like on the new edge and like I picked somebody like lower key, but
she wasn't.
She was fire, but she was also way too young. I was like 26. She was like 20.
Yeah, I mean that's whatever. But you weren't gonna date her, babe.
No,
and I know that you try to,
No, I wasn't.
Just never gonna.
But she wasn't to Drake, and me and Drake the same.
Yeah, except Drake's got a couple $1 million more than you.
Yeah, but it's just me and his son are twinsy.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to swap us out.
Yeah.
And nobody would tell the difference.
Yeah.
No, the only thing about his son's a way better rapper than I am.
Who's a better rapper, Adonis or Northwest?
No, I don't think both are the best. And then they need to collaborate. Their dads need to make up, and I don't even care if Drake and Kanye ever make music together again. But I need a North Adonis track.
It's your bestie, Miss Westie.
Don't try to test me. It's gonna get messy. Yeah, she snapped, and motherfuckers act like she didn't. And Adonis' shit was hard body. I really have no patience for anybody telling me.
What is his?
Don't talk to my man like that. I like it when you like it.
And he got a mad deep voice.
My man. I thought he was a regular artist.
I thought it was a. Also,
I thought it was like Shake 007. That's what I thought.
We also learned from our last episode that the D word is not what we should be using.
Oh yeah, sorry to everybody.
To everybody, that we should not be saying that, but it is butch.
Butch, yeah, or stud.
So I thought a butch was rapping that. I thought it was Young M.A.
Yeah.
Rapping that, and it was just Adonis.
Yeah, no, that shit was hard body, and people act like that shit wasn't. He's 5. He's a prodigy. Unfortunately, he's a genius. That's just what that is.
It's just what it is. Is his mom a white woman?
Yeah, from France.
From France. Well, she isn't built like a white woman.
No, she's got a fucking ass off.
Is that a real one?
Probably not.
It looks it.
Probably not.
She's stacked.
Yeah.
Was she a porn star?
She wasn't like a real porn star because I like looked for her stuff after it happened. Yeah. But she was like
for
research
of
purposes.
Course.
Or as the French say, research. And but no, she was not a real porn. She was like an OnlyFans model. Like she had some content out, but like nothing of her like getting banged out on camera.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And she wasn't like reading dirty stories for you to buy or anything.
No.
Okay. Just
no. I have respect for myself, and so does she. That's why she had sex with somebody like Drake, and why Dro was Dro.
They also seem like they get along well.
They do now, and I only know that because of Drake's music. He said they figured out a rapport. Co-parent of the year.
Good for them. I mean,
good for her. Good for the son. Good for Drake. Everybody seems to be winning.
Yeah, it's like what's his face? Chris Brown and I think his baby mamas are cool too.
I mean, shit, man. A couple milli will do that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see myself being upset.
Yeah,
there's like, hey, are you paying your $50,000 a month in child support? I feel good about it.
Yeah, there's nothing to be upset about.
I've never loved you more.
Yeah. I mean, I could see why trapping is a thing. Like,
oh my God,
you know what I'm saying?
I can see how it is because it's like waking up for work every day is daunting. Yeah. All I need to do is just, you know what I mean? Because it's like when you're single, you're like, hey, I can have a baby with a loser.
And it's almost you're better off not even marrying at any point because like, prenup could kind of fuck you.
But like
child support, that's just a percentage of your money that has to go to this person forever.
Unless you just find a really dumb athlete, which is I'm sure not hard to find. That they just think they're falling in love with you, and then you just get married immediately with no one around, and you just trap them.
Yeah. Well, then because no prenup marriage is the best. You just get half of
that's
that
what
shit.
I'm talking about. I think that's what Lamar and Chloe did.
Oh, really? Straight halved.
Well, like he had more money. He had more money when they got together, but by the time they divorced, I think she might have more money.
So she had to owe him money.
I think they just amicably settled it because I can't imagine him going after she like took care of him.
Yeah,
after he was in a fucking brothel.
Oh man, Cindy Washington has a great joke about how Khloe Kardashian, like people hate on the Kardashians for getting so much work done to their bodies and changing the way they look so often. And it's like, man, every time they change their body, they get hate on it. So they figure out I'll just be a different person. Khloe Kardashian's been cheated every single bitch she's been. She was white, she was Latina, she was black, she was Asian for a little bit. And Lamar Odom died and came back and cheated.
Yeah. He couldn't get it right.
Yeah, crazy. Sydney watched and joked. That shit was hilarious. I love that.
That's so funny. There was somebody in my mom's building that dated Lamar Odom, and he would come around. Yeah, the girl that you were
after?
The girl that we saw her.
With the wild,
There's a girl that in my mom's building.
Asses are off the chain.
They haven't figured it out yet.
No, they have not.
They haven't figured out how to perfect a fake ass, but there's this woman in my mom's building that like has lived there my whole life.
That was one of the topics of study because she swung for the fences on that
it's
BBL.
A terrible ass.
Jesus
It's really one of the worst you'll ever see. You don't have to know her to know it's fake. It's shaped oddly.
Yeah.
It's just very weird. And make no mistake, Lamar Odom was like, I like that.
Yeah.
And she would bring him around and stuff. And the kids in the park would like run to him and he would like sign autographs and stuff. But he was like in the building. People were seeing him. And then, of course,
he was in the building and then he was in the brothel.
Yeah, it was after the brothel.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, man?
Crazy.
I don't know, man.
Crazy. I was really rooting for them.
I know. Well, Khloe, she's rich. She'll be fine.
Yeah.
And she's doing well. She got Tristan Thompson. Fat ass on that guy. Talking about fat asses.
Yeah, I know. But just what a nightmare. I watched the episode just to see the episode where they like question him about what he's done. And like, don't you feel bad? He's like, I feel terrible. And she's like, yeah, but then you do it again.
Yeah, the quote that came out of that. He's like, I feel terrible after I cheat. Yeah. That's just a funny thing to say.
It's just He's like, I feel terrible the next morning. And then Courtney's like, yeah, but then why do you keep doing it?
Yeah.
He's just not a good person. And now he's like in therapy, so he has therapy speak that you think that he's like saying things that matter, and it's just like, no, you're just a fuckboy.
Yeah, you're just a fuckboy who has good insurance now.
Yeah, he sat and talked to Kylie, and she had her best friend she wasn't friends with anymore. And then he sat and talked to Courtney, and Courtney was like, you could tell she's more of an adult. Like Kylie's like, listen, whatever. And then like Courtney was like, I came with a list, and she's like, she's a grown ass woman. She's in her 40s. She's like, man. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? And then like he has an answer, and she's like, okay, but then you did it again. Yeah. And then you did it again. Yeah. And then you got someone pregnant. Then you went and got a surrogate pregnant with Khloe and got someone else pregnant.
Yeah. It's tough stuff.
On his 30th birthday, that Khloe threw him a party, went to the party, and then said, gotta run to Houston, Texas for a game, and I just got somebody pregnant that night. Yeah. She threw him a party.
Yeah. And then he threw a party and somebody threw a cream pie party.
Yeah.
It's just, unfortunately black men don't cheat, so I don't believe any of it. It's just what it is.
Cream pie, what a weird name.
Is there a regular, like cream pie, I know that's sexual. Is there a food cream pie? Is that an actual pie you can eat?
I'm sure there's a good cream pie, yeah.
Are you sure? Or are you
yeah, I'm sure. I've heard of cream pie before.
Oh, I've heard of it too. And, I wouldn't personally eat one, but...
when you watch porn, do you like a cream pie, or you like when they come on the face?
I need to see come on the face, dude.
That's crazy.
Cream pie, it's like, because you know what they do in porn sometimes? Sometimes they'll both just act like they finish, and then they'll stuff fake cum in the girl, and it'll drip out, and I'll be like, that's not real cum.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
see, that's why you gotta watch amateur. You just know it's real.
For sure. And there's some amateur clips that I like, but like, that's why professional scenes, I don't want to see a cream pie.
So you have to see on the face.
I have to see it out. I prefer the face. It's just funny to me.
It's funny? It's funny?
That's a little funny, cuz, no.
I'm sure you're laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Do you watch a whole porn through?
No.
That's crazy.
Not the whole time. Like, I skip around a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes
I need to see how it starts, though.
That's important too.
I need to see how they get from not having sex to having sex.
Okay.
That part I will watch unedited.
Yeah.
Because if I skip a little bit and the dick's in the mouth, I'm like, how the fuck did we get here?
I hate when it's too fast.
I know.
I hate when they're like, hey, and they're like, pull out their dick, and I'm like, wait, what?
Even sometimes when it's not like a scene that's like with acting, even if it's just like a little pre-interview, I need to hear it. Tell me about your political takes before you get real.
Like a Bang Bros where they're interviewing? Is that Bang Bros?
On the bus?
Oh, no. There was like one where they like interview people. Like an interview couch. What's it called? A casting couch.
Oh, I love a casting couch. Yeah, I watched the full casting couch.
That's so funny.
The full casting couch. How bad do you want this job? We're in Hollywood. What are you willing to do?
Is that what they do? I've never really watched. I never really watched casting
100%.
couch.
What are you willing to do?
Because I know it's fake and it doesn't sit right with me.
I know, but
it's gotta be real for me.
The fact that I know it's fake, but it still feels pretty believable. I'm like, oh, it's pretty cool.
I'll be super into a porn, and then if the guy, as soon as he puts his dick in, she's like, ha! I'm like, turn it on. I'm like, no, immediately.
The only thing that I can't handle when I see porn is once like they're having sex and I see the girl look off camera for instruction, I want to die.
I've never even noticed that.
Like she'll be and I'm like, ruined it.
Yeah,
ruined it.
I just hate that they all do the same thing. That's what the girls do.
Yeah.
And then they're like, fuck me. And I'm like, this is so over the top.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's why there's so many guys that are bad at having sex that they're doing what porn stars are doing, and it's like that's not.
Yeah, it's just such a guy thing. It's such a guy thing because I hear what you're saying, but I just have seen too much porn. I can't believe that what they're doing is not the right thing to do.
Yeah, it's why you gotta watch amateur porn for people who actually care about each other.
Yeah, I guess
because then they're just doing the right things
that make their partner feel good. Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard as soon as it's like too much. The girls, I'm like off.
Yeah.
I get so mad. Yeah.
Yeah. We should probably cut this short. Watch some porn, guys.
As soon as if it's the first position is the guy laying down, the girl gets on top facing away from him.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy one.
It's a crazy one to start with.
That's a
how do you start? How are you starting at that?
That's just a crazy one to start with.
How are you starting at that?
Can't open with that.
Yeah, that's
you got to put that in the middle of your set.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a crazy opener. We don't even know you yet.
Yeah, we don't even know you yet. You're not being
get comfortable,
vulnerable. You're just coming out and you're hitting us with this. That's crazy.
I'm always just like,
crazy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. If you guys don't fucking do mish, I also don't even like to see doggy first.
Yeah, me either.
I'm like, you can't jump to the doggy.
It has to be mish.
You got to hit the mish, or she's got to jump on top. Like face. Somebody's got to be on their back.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I don't like it at all.
Yeah, that's so funny.
My keywords are usually like passionate. Couple that's actually in love.
Do you search that? Couple that's in love?
No.
Passionate though?
Yeah, I'll search that.
That's so funny.
Because porn's not for women, really.
No, not a lot of it.
You have to find like the right ones. Or there was this. I don't remember what it was called. I don't know. No, I don't know. But it was like porn for women.
Yeah.
But you could like find it on like Pornhub and stuff. But it was just a little too much. Like it was like it felt like Skinamax. Like the music was playing. And it just was like, this isn't really.
Yeah. Well, this is porn for women, and I'm a slut.
Yeah.
So let's meet in the middle.
Yeah. I'm like, I still want you to call me a slut. You know what I mean? I still want to get choked out a little bit. I still want to get choked out. But I also want to come. Yeah.
It's a delicate balance.
Yeah. And so, that's
how you know the coquito's hitting, because Samantha's just letting it out.
Just telling you guys my porn pref.
It's what it is.
I just told you guys I used to masturbate when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's just what it is. Who didn't?
How old were you when you started masturbating?
12, I think I was when I found the porns.
Amateur.
What? That's crazy. I think the first time it might have been like 11, 12. Yeah, 11, 12. 12 is when I realized the code on my TV was 0000.
Oh, okay.
And I could watch pornography.
Yeah, we had the illegal box. And so
yeah, because you were a child.
My dad,
of course, your box was illegal.
Stupid. My dad had like the porn channels like covered, but like sometimes some channels after a certain time would get. So I saw that like young, but I didn't know what that was. But I was just aware of my body.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Yeah.
Just get in trouble all the time.
Yeah, all the time?
I was like, my mom would always be like, stop it.
Stuff.
Yeah, stop doing that, Samantha. I'd be just hanging on a door. Crazy.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
Yeah, just humping things.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, I have a friend that was a teacher, and she had to have a conversation with a parent at school, because the girl was like, would sit at her desk with her foot in her puss, like this, and she would just like this. She was like in kindergarten.
Yeah,
that's because I was young and I didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, oh, I like that.
Yeah,
and my mom was like, I don't want you to do that anymore. And then I was like, why not? I was so lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see that with little boys too. They touch themselves.
Yeah.
They don't know what it is. They're just like, oh, sure.
Sometimes I'm a grown ass man and I don't realize I'm just sitting on the couch and just like, I just did it now. I shouldn't be doing that. But I feel that.
One time I was at a sleepover when I was a teenager, and it was like when everyone was just getting their period, and this girl got her period, and then the next morning she woke up, she just had blood all over her fingers.
Just what it is.
Just was touching herself in the middle of the night.
Hey.
Yeah, and then she was like, how did that happen? And we're like, girl. It's so different for girls. We used to lie about it.
Yeah.
Ew! Ew, porn is disgusting. We would sit and like,
ew, it's disgusting. Show me.
Yeah, we'd like be at a sleepover and like Channel 35 was like Robin Bird, which I don't think you even know who that is, but she had used to have this show. If you grew up in New York, in Manhattan, "Let Me Bang Your Box." That was her theme song, "Baby, Let Me Bang Your Box." When I worked in a hair salon, she went there to the hair salon and she walked in. And I was like, "Holy shit, she's just as crazy as you would think she is." And when I was washing out her hair, I was like, "I'm gonna just say it." So I was like, "Hey, I saw my first penis on your show." She's like, "I'm proud." Yeah, it was like a talk show, and people would come out and they would just like fucking shake their dicks, or like if they were a woman, shake their titties, and they would sit and get like interviewed with her, and she'd be like, and just like flick. It was insane, but it was a public access show.
Wow.
Robin Bird.
I guess we got to add this to the newlywed questions. We're like, where'd your partner see their first dick?
Yeah.
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 Berg. I just feel like I know you so much better now, baby. Bird.
Bird's friend.
Birds.
Yeah.
I just feel like I know you so much better, baby, and I feel like the listeners do as well.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit too well.
Yeah.
You might have overshared a little bit. Time to end the episode so you can overthink it.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Just gonna put on Robin Bird on my phone and get fucked to it.
Yeah. I think on that note, I think we're done here, guys. I think that's going to do it for us here at Soft Launch. But thank y'all so much for listening. As always, please remember to go to the link in our bio to submit questions, confessions, so Samantha doesn't have to overshare with you.
Just like our dirtiest episode, and I'm in Santa Claus. I'm wearing Santa Claus.
Yeah, but it's Black Santa, so you're horned up. It's just what it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for listening. I'm JC Mendoza.
I'm Samantha Santos.
And we will see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.